Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show. And I got this email yesterday from one of the many blogs that I follow. And this is from Simon, and it talks about something that I knew about before, but I kind of lost, how you get to it. And this is a look inside the International Space Station via Google Maps. And so if you come down here, and I'll put the link, this link right here in there. This is how you get to it. And you go to Google's Maps, and Google Maps is mapping inside of the International Space Station. You can move around and look at the detail. Tons of detail here in these pictures. And it's just like Google Maps, where you can move around and look at things, zoom in and zoom out. And the article that I showed you previously was pointing out the fact that here is a Kenwood amateur radio transceiver, probably 2 meters 440, which they use to communicate with people on the ground, amateur radio operators on the ground. Or if you're a shortwave listener, you can listen to the communications. It's up on, believe they use 2 meters. And you can look up that information, exactly what the frequency is, because I don't remember. I think it's 145.8, but I could be wrong. But you can, let me see, I have to hold down the control key, and then I use the mouse, and I can move around. Look at all the cameras. Camera. And I don't know which module this is. Boy, look at that, more cameras. They take a lot of pictures. And then can slide back down here. Oh God, look at those cameras. Man, look at those lenses. And then they got computers all over the place. And then I can go down here and go down to the next module. There's a lot of storage here in this module. Let me move around. Well, now I lost control. What happened to my button here? I lost control. So let's use this little doobopy over here. And now we can emergency use. Fire cartridge. Kind of scary. So I'm doing a 360 there. I can move up and down. Let me see. For some reason, the control mouse option has quit working. I don't know if it's because I'm zoomed in. Maybe it's because I'm zoomed in. Let me try it now. There we go. Okay, now it's working. And then here's a bunch of cargo that's stored. And then we can go down to the next module. Whoops, kind of got off track there. Get over to the side. Yep, up. Control. Nope, zoom out. I think what happens is when you move, it zooms in, and then you lose the mouse control. There we go. Look at all the stuff there. Oh, there's food, desserts, nutritional bars. We move down the road here. It said something about SpaceX Dragon docking vehicle, pointing to this little gizmo here. So you could probably spend hours, going through the inside of the International Space Station. We zoom back out here. Oops, I zoomed in. I'm still not quite used to the system for moving things, because I use control and I drag. Oh, there we go, and I drag. Okay, there's a bunch of decals. Let me go back down and go. I want to go to the other direction. Okay, I've got to get used to using this controls. There we go. Down. Up is down, down is up. And it looked like this is kind of a dead end here. I wonder if I can go up. I mean, physically, well, not physically, but no, it looks like a total dead end here. Now, what would be nice if it showed me kind of an overview of where I'm at in the International Space Station. Here's some options down here. See what happens when I do this. Oh, it shows me some other things that I can look at. And I noticed up here now it says www.google.it/maps/space/ISS, and then it gives some coordinates, 29.56 and minus 95. I guess that was the coordinates of where it was when these images were taken, I guess. Very interesting. I thought I'd just show you. I could say I had seen this before, but I lost how to get to it. And it says down here these images were from March of 2017. And so I'm here, International Space Station inside. This is a street view, of the world. Gosh, it's got to be really unreal being up there and looking down on the Earth. Unbelievable. And I don't know what this will give me. That didn't give me anything. Okay, this gives me a close-up view. This happens to be Hilton, Houston, NASA, Clear Lake. Okay, so now how do I go back? I don't want all this stuff. I don't know how to go back. Okay, let's close that down. And I want to go back to inside the space station. Yeah, it will not let me. I've lost that. Was 3D title, mod redo. All right, I've somehow lost the internal view of the space station. So I'd have to go back and restart this, which I can do. Let me close this. And I'll go back to this. This is the email. And I'll click on this again, so it should start back where I was. Yes, it did. Pretty cool. Take a look at this. Like I say, I'll try to put the correct link to this web page, and you can take a look at it yourself. And you know, I only touched maybe a tenth of the inside of the space station, and you can look around yourself. Interesting little set of portraits. These are images of, what did it say? Well, it said it there for a second. It says images of Russian cosmonauts, maybe? Very interesting. I probably will spend a couple more hours looking at this. So take a look at it. Hopefully I'll get the correct link and put it in the description below this video. If you enjoyed this show, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.